From the moment they were born, Brittany and Abby Hensel defied the odds. Conjoined twins are an exceptionally rare occurrence, estimated at about 1 in every 200,000 births, and even fewer survive infancy. But Brittany and Abby have not only survived but thrived, navigating the world with grace, resilience, and a fierce determination to live life on their own terms. Their story is one of medical marvels, personal challenges, and triumphs against all expectations. But behind their incredible journey, there exists a quiet sorrow. The tragedy of Brittany and Abby Hensel is not what the world assumes. It is not their condition, nor the limitations others project onto them, but rather the relentless gaze of a society that struggles to see them as individuals. Their greatest battle is not against their physical reality, but against the perceptions, questions, and misconceptions that have followed them since childhood. They have fought to define their own lives, to push past the expectations of what is possible, and to live not as a medical mystery, but as two sisters, each with her own dreams, emotions, and aspirations. What really goes on behind the scenes of Brittany and Abby world? What challenges has he faced? And what truths has they kept to himself? Are you ready to uncover the truth? Brittany and Abby Hensel were born in New Germany, Minnesota, on March 7, 1990. Although they have the same body, they have two different heads, two hearts, and separate spinal cords that join in the lower back. Abby controls the right side of their body, while Brittany controls the left, so even the most basic tasks require a remarkable degree of coordination. Their parents, Patty and Mike Hensel, overcame this obstacle by deciding early on that they would raise their daughters normally and never treat them as a medical experiment or an anomaly. The possibility of separation surgery was offered by doctors, but the risks were too great. There would have been a significant chance that one or both of the girls would not have survived such a procedure. Because their parents decided against having the surgery, Brittany and Abby were able to grow up together and learn to cope with their particular circumstances. Brittany and Abby were raised in a loving and supportive environment despite their exceptional physical condition. They were encouraged to engage in regular activities like other kids while attending Mayer Lutheran High School. They were taught to walk, run, and even ride a bike at a young age, activities that demanded a great deal of collaboration and teamwork. Despite having the same genetic makeup, their personalities couldn't be more dissimilar. Brittany is more laid back and quiet, whereas Abby is more assertive and decisive. Despite having different tastes in food, fashion, and even professions, they have managed to make concessions in every area of their lives. Their capacity for collaboration and adaptation is truly remarkable. After their 1996 appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show and the subsequent documentary Joined for Life, Brittany and Abby's story initially gained international attention. Their ability to work together while retaining their individuality captivated the public. Their tenacity served as an inspiration to many, but their notoriety also presented difficulties. They were constantly watched during their early and adolescent years. People would stare at them, pry into their lives, and ask intrusive questions. It wasn't always simple, but they eventually learned to handle these situations with humor and patience. They occasionally found it difficult to handle the intense media attention, especially in regards to their private lives. "We don't see ourselves as extraordinary. We're just living our lives like everyone else," they once said in an interview. "People always ask us how we do things, but to us, this is just normal." Brittany and Abby were resolute in their pursuit of their education and careers. They pursued an education degree at Bethel University in St. Paul, Minnesota, after graduating from high school. They wanted to become teachers, a career that matched their cooperative personality perfectly. Their dream came true in 2013 when they were hired as elementary school teachers. Despite the logistical challenges of teaching conjoined twins, their students quickly adjusted. With Brittany handling literacy and social studies and Abby concentrating on math and science, they divided up the work with ease. "We absolutely love teaching," they shared. "It's so rewarding to help kids learn and grow. We feel like we were meant to do this." They have stated their wish to be paid as two individuals, despite the fact that they technically share a salary, underscoring the need for more tolerance and understanding in the workplace. Their relationship philosophy is among the most intimate facets of their journey. As conjoined twins, they recognize the difficulties of dating, even though they have always kept their romantic lives private. Brittany and Abby have repeatedly stressed that they are just like any other woman in her 30s, with hopes and dreams for the future, despite the fact that people have frequently made assumptions about their capacity to form relationships and have children. We want what everyone else wants, they have said, to find love, to be happy, and to live our lives in a way that makes us feel fulfilled. Brittany and Abby have experienced health issues, despite their generally good health. A disease that affects one twin frequently affects the other because they share many organs, such as the liver, intestines, and bladder. However, because of their disparate immune systems, one twin may recover from illness more quickly than the other. They have undergone surgeries over the years to treat illnesses like respiratory infections and dyslexia. In order to ensure that any intervention takes into account the needs of both twins, their medical team has had to customize treatments to their particular physiology. Brittany and Abby have had to fight against the stereotypes of conjoined twins throughout their lives. They are two distinct people with different thoughts, feelings, and opinions, despite the common misconception that they must be exactly alike. We're two different people, they have stated firmly. We might share a body, but we have our own minds, our own dreams, and our own goals. They have continuously demonstrated that they are capable of leading independent, satisfying lives, refusing to let their condition define them. Like everyone else, they travel, drive, and engage in hobbies. The benefits of being conjoined, like never feeling alone and always having an internal support system, have even been mentioned in jest. Brittany and Abby, who are now in their 30s, are still an inspiration to people all over the world. They have made the decision to live their lives independently, accepting the opportunities and difficulties that come with being conjoined twins. Even though they have mostly avoided the spotlight, they still share their stories with others in an effort to promote a better understanding of individuals with disabilities and special medical conditions. The estimated net worth of the conjoined twins, Brittany and Abby Hensel, who rose to fame through media appearances and their TLC reality show Abby and Brittany, is $1 million. Their teaching career, previous media appearances, and possible speaking engagements are the main sources of their income, but because they lead a rather private life, their precise financial information is not made public. They have a long way to go. One thing is certain: Brittany and Abby Hensel will face the future with the same strength and resilience that have brought them this far, regardless of whether they decide to continue teaching, pursue other career paths, or start families. Their tale serves as a tribute to the value of family, the strength of tenacity, and the unbreakable bond of sisterhood. The lives of Brittany and Abby Hensel have not been typical at all. They have bravely and resolutely faced particular challenges from childhood to adulthood. A striking example of human adaptability is their ability to move around the world as two different people in one body. Their experience serves as a reminder that rather than being feared, differences should be celebrated. They have demonstrated that with perseverance and a positive outlook, life's challenges can be surmounted by virtue of their strength, intelligence, and sense of humor. Brittany and Abby are demonstrating to the world that limitations are frequently only a matter of perspective, by not only surviving, but also thriving.